Good evening. Jean Murray is a woman of many accomplishments. Musician, teacher, wife and mother, community volunteer and leader. You will be able to note the intermingling of these talents as I tell you about her life. Music has been the anchor of Jean's life. During her childhood in Toronto, she sang as a soloist and in choirs and provided accompaniment on the piano. In her early years, Jean taught at 3 schools, 2 in Toronto area, and then grades 3 and 4 at Manchester Public School in Cambridge. Jean places a strong importance on family. She's been married to her husband Jim for 50 years. Wow, something to celebrate. They live in Ayr. Jean and Jim have 5 children, 2 daughters and 3 sons born between 1995 and 1965, and she has 5 grandchildren. All of them are here tonight. While at home for 19 years raising her children, Jean was involved in her community by contributing her time as president of the Home and School, volunteering at Cambridge Memorial Hospital, and singing with several groups. In 1974, she returned to work where she taught kindergarten at Avenue Road Public School for 14 years. During this time, Jean was a soloist in productions of Handel's Messiah and a member of the Bartley Singers, a 12-member choir that gave concerts in Tassie Hall. She also served as the director of music of the United Church in Glen Morris from 1985 to 1999. In 1997, Jean was the recipient of the Bernice Adams Award in Music in honor of her outstanding and measurable musical contributions in her community. She's been a part of many community organizations in her ongoing commitment to providing her service for others. These include being president for 2 years of the local chapter of the Retired Women Teachers, and president of the Waterloo Presbyterian of the United Church from 1997 to 8. On an ongoing basis, Jean looks after the literary tastes of residents of Riverdene Retirement Home by bringing them books from the Cambridge Library and Gallery. One of Jean's great passions is Amnesty International. She joined the Cambridge branch before it was a really popular cause and has remained a dedicated member ever since. One of her most celebrated and valuable contributions to music has been with the Cambridge Seniors Choir, where she has acted as choir director since 1994. Jean is a person whose high integrity creates trust between the director and the choir. The choir meets weekly for 2 hours with 68 members across the city, ages 55 to 85. Members arrive for rehearsal with great enthusiasm. Friday mornings is the highlight of their week. The quality of life for choir members is clearly enhanced by their membership in the choir. Jean's leadership has enabled the choir to reach new levels of excellence. The choir performs at seniors' homes in Cambridge, Waterloo, and Paris, the Alzheimer Walk, the Cambridge Art Centre opening, the Bernice Adams Award, and the Cambridge Home Show, etc. For the past 8 years, the choir has been part of the entertainment at the Seniors Jubilee at Roy Thompson Hall in Toronto. She recently submitted her retirement from the choir, effective this June. Her wonderful contribution to this group in talent and in spirit has touched the lives of everyone involved. The choir has certainly been a very important part of Jean's life. Now, I mentioned that music has been an integral part of Jean, and I was considering a piece of music. I'm not going to sing it. I'm in the choir, but I'm not a soloist. But it's called I Like Music. I like music in every kind of way. I like music every moment of the day. Come on, people, let your music ring. I like music you can hum or play or sing. Her lifelong musical leadership has been widespread in encouraging children of all ages who are studying music to make sure that they perform, leading enthusiastic sing-alongs at many organizations, and of course her beloved seniors choir. Jean truly has committed a lifetime of herself to her community and the people within it, and you can be sure that her 50-plus years of contribution will continue in the years to come. One supporter writes that she has shown leadership, dedication, warmth, support, and humor wherever she goes. She brightens a room when she walks in. Cambridge is a better place to live because of Jean. Who to better summarize the impact of Jean's accomplishments than her daughter Karen, who poignantly writes, "It is her sharing, giving, caring attitude that has allowed her to be a part of so many people's lives where she has made a difference, where she has touched others. And naturally, she has touched her family. She truly has been our inspiration in terms of sharing with others the talents you have been blessed with. And we all have been blessed by the gift of Jean Murray." Please join me in congratulating Jean Murray.
I thank the Y very much for giving me this award. But I also thank them for the fact that if Women of Distinction had not had a dinner tonight, my Calgary son would not have been here. It was a real shocker to go to the front door and have my son and daughter-in-law and 6-year-old granddaughter arrive, much to my surprise. My 2 daughters knew about this but kept it a secret, so it's wonderful to have the 5 of them here tonight. I know that my nominators were as thrilled as my husband and I when I received a call from Kim to say that I would be receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award. I realize the work that goes into a nomination, and I'm deeply grateful to the 2 women from the Cambridge Seniors Choir who prepared the nomination and organized the information, as well as those who wrote the letters of recommendation. And I thank you for your confidence, choir, and I'm delighted to have the support tonight. It's a real support group back there, and I appreciate that very much. The ability to teach, to chair organizations, to be a song leader as well as a soloist are skills that I feel were given to me. I've enjoyed using these skills in many ways, but the last 10 years with the Cambridge Seniors Choir has been such a joy. I think that Alison said a lot of the things about the choir that I already was going to say, but I will go on. They're, as she said, almost 70, and they love to sing. They're like an extended family. They care about each other. They help one another through sorrows and are happy when there's a celebration that they can attend. We've presented at least 1 concert a month to seniors' homes, or just to entertain at a gathering, or to help an organization raise money. And during the Christmas season, we have done at least 5, and I think I remember one year I overstepped it and we had about 7 or 8, and I decided I wouldn't do that one again. The choir, as she said, has represented Cambridge at the Seniors Jubilee and at other things as well. Our annual concert since 1996, I'm sorry, 1995, we go back another year, have given a large portion of their receipts to organizations